everybody, Tiger Protector here, and today I have more tips and strategies for Toontown Rewritten. We're going to learn about multi-tuning today, and I'm helping one of my own tunes. So what we want to do first is I want to show you where to get a Multitoon controller. You'd have to log into both accounts one at a time using your launcher, get them both up and running. Then what you do is you get your Multitoon controller and make sure that's open. So where do I get a Multitoon controller? There's a great website I use to get this, and it has the exact Multitoon controller for Toontown that I use. The website I use to get my Multitoon controller is right here. I'm going to put this description in the comments down below the video. This is my controller and it looks exactly like the image shown, and you can either go in multi-tune mode, which means you control one at a time, or you can go into mirror mode, which controls them both at the same time. And there's different reasons you'd want to do each of those depending on the situation. I find this to be a great multi-tune controller, so I highly recommend you go here to get this one. This is how you keep them active and not fall asleep. Just click on the target and drag it over to the one on the left first. Then I take the other target and drag it over to the one on the right. Now they both have a green outline just on the inside of their frame. I could leave them here and they'll just stay awake the whole time. You can also click on mirror mode. This puts a pink box around each one, and when I move, they both move. So you can actually move these simultaneously. But sometimes you'll find it's easier to then not do that and just hit multi-mode, which goes back, and then they're individually going to do whatever you want them to do. So it depends on the situation. You want to make sure you have plenty of gags before you go to do this. Remember, the home button allows you to see your gags without having to open the book, and it looks like we're pretty full, so we're good there. And for Harry, we want to make sure we're equally as good there, so he's all full and ready to go on his gags. I can run all the way there because I don't have teleportability on Anonymous yet to the Sellbot factory. Better way is to let my main tune Harry do that for us and then meet him there as a friend. Great. Now I'm inside the Sellbot headquarters and I'm just waiting safely off to the side for Anonymous to meet me. So now we're going to get him to go there and we're going to be together. When you're doing a short factory as opposed to a long factory, the front entrance and the side entrance are the two choices that you have to pick from. I usually do the side entrance when I do a short factory with a multi-tuner. I just find it a little bit easier, and there's also a way to retune up yourself in the beginning if you ended up running into an issue. I'll show you that as we get there. Right now, Anonymous's tune task is simply to just do a factory. So there's no reason to do a full long factory for this. If I was trying to get a bunch of merits, maybe I would. But in this case, I'm just choosing to do a short one. So we're going to go, my favorite, the side entrance for this one. So how do we get to the side entrance of the factory? Well, I'm going to let Harry do the work. So I'm going to just have him run there, and Anonymous will join us in a minute. Right inside this door, right here on the bottom it says side entrance. It could move around a little bit. Sometimes they're in a little bit different position. I'm hitting side entrance and I'm going to teleport to that. And now I'm by the side entrance and I'm going to have Anonymous meet us here. Great. So I can have these two run together at this point into the elevator. So I am going to get my Multitoon controller and I am going to hit mirror mode, turning these pink, and then we'll just run them both. Now if they're off a little bit, you can just move over and he'll run right in as well. So I have to start by doing this. We're still running together, notice. That'll get these two. Multi-mode. I'm going to take one at a time down to the end of this just to try to avoid that. You can lose laugh. I only lost 3 there, no big deal. I'm going to wait for him on the other side of this door. What you're going to do is go across this, watching these gears so they don't throw you off here. And on the other side of this, you have ice creams. You can also get jelly beans, which is kind of cool here. And this particular one right here replenishes that little bit of sound we used. There is more beans. Now I'm going to do the same thing with him. There we go. Nice. Now we're all back to where we were before we did that last one. Going to turn right here. Perfect. Okay, I got him safely away and him safely away. This is a part I definitely wanted to show you, and you don't want to be on mirror mode here, you want to be on multi-toon mode. Now what we're going to do is individually go through here because these goons are everywhere, causing a little bit of chaos, and it would be easy to get hit here. I don't want that. Very difficult to do this in mirror mode. I'm going to use a bigger sound here just so we can make sure we take all these guys out. Okay, so now that's it. So now we're clear to go down without having to worry about it. Going up here. Okay, so we're going to get off here and here. I'm taking a chance on using a blue magnet rather than a set of goggles because I want to save one just in case one misses. There we go. That worked. So I can literally use a cloud on the 7. And he can use a pie on a 6. trying to do it in mirror mode here in this big area is kind of hard. They kind of go off their own way sometimes a little bit. And so I find it easier just to kind of control one at a time. Keep them close by each other. We have to get this 7, so I'm going to lure this time with a goggles. I still have all my cakes, which is good. I'm going to use this one more time on this one. And the good part is I still have 2 goggles to use inside the next room we have to go to. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this guy. 2 of these smaller pies will take care of it. So I'll let him go get this one this time. We have to head over here to get this final battle with the factory foreman. And then we've beaten the factory. We both made it. Alright, so now I'm definitely going to use a goggles again. This one. It missed, so now you can see exactly why I saved one here. Because that can happen, and that's why I used the magnet the first time. And we definitely ended up needing that. Here we go, pass. This time it'll hit. There we go. Awesome. We beat the factory. So it really didn't take that long. It's fun. I like that side entrance. And we made it just fine. It's a little tricky at first getting used to the Multitoon controller, but you can do it. I have faith in it. So we're both in a safe location here, away from getting caught into a battle. We found this to be a great strategy to complete your toon task in a factory using another one of your own toons to help you do that. It is quick because you don't have to find a group necessarily. You can just literally jump in together. If you like my video, please subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.
Be strong. Thank you.